Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Macha Kadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching, ruling well. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Lord willing, this session will be edifying. And as it entails, you point the finger, there's 4 more pointing right back at you. Okay? So it says here in Proverbs 19 and verse 3, and it reads in the NLT, in the NIV, Salakia. Just find it. It says here, a person's own folly leads to their ruin, yet their hearts rages against the Lord. Okay? Your own folly. Okay? Your own mistakes. Okay? Your life is ruined because of your stupidity. Okay? But then you want to get angry at the Lord. Why, Lord? Why this? Okay? Even it says here in the book of Job, so like is this one? More than he deserves. You have that precept? The Lord punishes us less than we deserve. Okay. You see the beauty of having brothers around you, you know, if you're, or even having people on the comment board, you know, if you don't have a precept, you just throw it out there, you know. But again, as the title tells you, point the finger. You really can't point the finger. The Lord has given us straight laws, statutes, and commandments that we should avoid punishment. Let me get that.
Ezra 9:13.
Okay. It says here, Ezra 9 and 13 in the King James Version. It says here, after all that has come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that thou art the Most High, the power, seeing that thou, our power, has punished us less than our iniquity deserves, and has given us such deliverance as this. So again, the Lord has punished us less than we deserve, as it says we are all falling guilty. We have all fallen short of the glory of the Lord. Okay, we're all worthy of punishment, worthy of death, ultimately, worthy of being deleted. Okay, because we've all transgressed the commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So you can't point the finger. Again, you go through all these adversities in life, at work, in your relationships, okay, with the people in the world. But again, you have to understand that these are, in those situations, okay, wherever situation you're in, your car breaks down, you lose your wallet, this and that, whatever tribulation that you face, okay, those are all judgments that are brought upon from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, because again, the Lord is in control of everything, okay, but you can't be mad at the Lord, okay, because the Lord is ultimately testing your faith, seeing whether you're going to remain steadfast in his name or whether you're going to fold and go back to the world, okay, but again, he's punishing you for your mistakes, for your iniquities, okay, because again, every son that comes to the Lord, okay, prepare yourself for temptation, but again, the Lord chasteneth those that he loves, okay, and we are all worthy of punishment, okay. It says here, as I was saying that, there's a precept that popped in my mind, okay.
Yeah, I got a scripture for you.
Yeah, Tawara.
Yeah, Psalms 130.
Bring it up.
In verse 3, it says, If thou, Lord, shouldest mark iniquities, O Lord, who shall stand?
If the Lord was to mark iniquity, who should stand? No one, except for Yahushua in that lifetime. But even him, okay, you have to put into account that even Yahushua said unto that rich man, he said, "There is none good but the Lord, but Yahweh." Okay, why? Because Yahushua knew that in his past lives he went off. Okay, you see, that is why Yahweh is the only one that is guiltless. He's the highest. He's the all powerful. He's the only one that's good. Okay, but the rest, everyone else, in a sense, okay, is worthy of punishment. The reason why Yahweh went through that atrocious hour of temptation, went through all that he went through, was because that he sinned in his past life as Solomon. Okay, as it was prophesied. Okay, if you can read that again.
Yeah, Psalms 130 and verse 3. It says, If thou, Lord, shouldest mark iniquities, O Lord, who shall stand?
No one should stand. We all have we all have bills. We all have our tab. Everyone has their tab. Okay, but the only it says, "Blessed are those that the Lord will give the sure mercies of David, whom the Lord appointed no sin." Because again, without the thing that allows us, in a sense, to come. To allow the thing that allows us to come near unto the Most High and expect or beg and hope for deliverance and salvation is the sacrifice that Yahushua did for us. Because if you're not covered through the blood of Yahushua, you have no access to the remission of sins. Okay, it's only through Yahushua that you have access to that great grace. Okay.
Yeah. This is Isaiah 55. I'll start at verse 1. It says, Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Ye come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
And that goes into the knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. Okay, understanding that you have to repent, come to Yahweh Ba'ashim El Shah according to the right names, okay, according to the right doctrine, according to spirit and knowledge. Okay, come to the Lord, repent from your wicked ways and turn to the Lord the right way.
Yeah, it says, Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
Yeah, you know, all these people that go to theological cemeteries, okay, people that spend their livelihoods on Hebrew names, okay, on marriage councils, on cheap garments, okay, you see, thinking that that's the way. That's not the way, man. Why do you spend your money on things that profit not? Okay.
Yeah, it says, And your labor for that which satisfieth not. Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. It says,
again, come to the Lord.
It says, Incline your ear and come unto me, hear, and your soul shall live.
That's it. Because again, it's only the words that I speak unto, they are life. Okay, Yahushua said what? I am the way, the light, the life. Okay, no man can come to the Father but by me. Okay, so if you don't go through Yahushua, you have no life in him. That's why he said, if you don't partake in this, if you don't drink my blood, if you don't eat my flesh, you have no life in you.
Yeah, it says, And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David.
Blessed is the man whom the Lord imputed not sin. Because again, the sure mercies of David, we know that David committed a sin unto death. Okay, especially in the Old Testament, in certain instances, okay, you would commit certain actions that you would be put to death directly. A man picked up sticks on the Sabbath day. He was deleted directly, no questions asked. Okay, you see. Yeah, in the Old Testament, there was a lot less. It was less. I wouldn't say there was less mercy, but it was more strict in a sense.
Yeah.
There was less leeway in a sense. Okay? But what was that precept? It says, through the law came through Moses, but grace came through Yahushua.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what I was just about to say that.
That's the spirit.
Now with Yahushua, we have grace.
That's it.
It's where that, we're not judged to a T according to the law, man. If Yahushua wasn't here, but we'll all be through.
Come on. This is the garments that we wear, the clothes that we wear. Okay, in this wicked, filthy kingdom, the thoughts that go in our minds. Come on, man. People be dropping dead every 10 seconds, man. Worse than the pandemic. Yeah.
I got what you asked for?
Yeah, Baruch
Yeah, this is Psalms 32 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
It says, a psalm of David, Mashal. It says, blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered.
Yeah, blessed is he. So in other words, blessed is he who has found Yahushua. Blessed is he who believes in Yahushua and endures until the end, because your sins are forgiven in Yahushua. Okay, that's the only way. In other words, if you find Yahushua, you're blessed. Okay.
Yeah, it says, blessed is the man unto whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no guile.
You see, what does it say about the 44,000 and those that sing the song? They are guiltless. Okay, because in their mouth there is found no guile. How are they guiltless? Not that they didn't sin. No, it's that because their sins were forgiven through the mercies of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, because of their faith in Yahushai. Okay, that's how they're perfect. Okay, in the sense, not in the fact of in the flesh, but they're perfect in the doctrine. They're perfect in the knowledge. Okay, that's what allows them to get to that level of grace, to obtain that mercy, in a sense. You wanted to add something? So yeah, basically, I'll close it out here. A quick, straight lesson, straight to the point. Okay, you point the finger. There's 5 more pointing at you. Okay, we are not innocent. Okay, we have to already know that. That gives you a certain level of humbleness and humility, knowing that you're worthy. That you don't. It's not out of your own self, your own power, that you can obtain salvation. Okay, you have to. The Lord puts you in those situations to be circumspect. Okay, to understand that, okay, I'm going through these things, but there's a reason why I'm going through these things, and then you have to go back to the source. I'm worthy to go through these things because I have sinned against the Lord. Okay?
Real quick.
Okay, it's all good.
This for you.
Yeah, Baruch Hashem.
Yeah, this is Micah 7 and verse 9. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord.
That's it.
Because I have sinned against him.
I read that again.
Yeah, Micah 7 and verse 9, it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him.
Yeah, that's a level of understanding, man. That's a top level of understanding. Knowing that I will go through things. I will go through things. The Lord will allow me to go through things because I have sinned against the Lord. Okay? You see? But again, that doesn't mean that you're gonna use those things as a reason of falling off. No, it's a reason to cleave unto the Lord even more, to come unto the Lord even more humbly. Okay, so read that one last time. Baruch Hashem.
Micah 7 and verse 9, it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. Because
I have sinned against him, not because I'm doing the right thing. No, because you know you went off, and that is why you understand that you're going through these things. I'm going through these things because I went off, whether in this life or whether in the past lives. Okay, you could be working out all the time, you could be eating all the right food, but you can still get sick. Okay, it doesn't matter, you can still get sick. I've been doing all the right things, but the Lord sent that sickness, whether to judge you or to prove you, but regardless, you deserve it. Okay.
There's a bit more. It says, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. So again, there's a limit. The Lord is a power of just balance. Yeah. Okay? It won't just give you hell and leave you there to be destroyed. Okay? It's a roller coaster in the sense to be in this truth. But again, the Lord will give you times of peace. He'll give you time of struggle. It will give you time it's all about balance. But regardless, whether you're bound or whether you lack, you have to know that you have to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, but regardless, at the end, okay, the Lord is still there with you. The Lord is with you and bringing you up. All these things that you're going through are in the sense of trial, and it's for your betterment. You have to understand. You have to see the end goal. You can't just focus on the moment. Why is the Lord making me go through these things? Why is the Lord allowing me to face these tribulations? You have to see the end goal. The Lord knows what level He wants to bring you to, and He knows that all these things that you're going through are necessary for your growth. Okay, the Lord declared the end from the beginning,
Okay, so he already knows what level that you have to get, and you have to go through these things to get to that level. So endure. Okay, you have to endure. All right, but the end, what did you say?
Yeah, so like it.
Read that one last time.
Come
Baukasha.
on. Micah 7 and verse 9,
Mhm.
it says, and I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him.
Mhm.
It says, until he plead my cause.
Because the Lord will plead. The Lord will plead for your cause. Oh, that's one thing that I want that came into my mind. How David got cursed out by that Benjaminite,
Right, Shema.
by Shammai,
Mhm.
and he allowed it. People wanted to put Shammai to death. David said, "No, the Lord put it in his spirit to curse me out because he wanted me to hear these things." Okay, and that's why even in a sense, the precept of be angry and sin not. You know, of course David was angry, but he understood. And later on, the Lord pleaded with him through Solomon because Shammai didn't keep going. So, judgment came through Solomon, not through David. Okay, so judgment came. So regardless of what you're going through, regardless of what you're facing, regardless of the adversities that you're going through, you have to understand that the Lord is watching. Okay, you see. So don't worry about the circumstances in the moment. Okay, we have to see beyond the circumstances. We have to see further. We need vision. All right. You see, you need to have foresight. You see, Yahushua is seeing the glory that was awaiting him. He endured, and we have to have the same mindset.
Yeah, that's right, bro. You know, and you must endure, man. That's
That's
the
it.
only way. You know what I'm saying? Because what's that? In Hebrews, it speaks about afterwards, you're gonna see the peaceable fruit of righteousness.
That's it.
You know, after that tribulation period is done, man.
The process.
Then you're gonna see them. Oh, that's why such and such happened. Okay, I understand. You know, so when certain things happen, you know, we have to learn. Yeah, we're men. We're in the flesh. Of course, we're gonna complain. You know, of course, you're gonna bitch up sometimes. Oh, why this? Why me? But sometimes you have to rebuke that spirit, man, and just be like, yo, it is what it is, bro.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna go through it, man.
That's
And
it.
you paraphrased it earlier, how that when you come into the truth, you have what to prepare your soul for temptation.
That's it.
You know, furthermore, scriptures tell you don't think it's strange. The fiery trial, which is
It's
the
not
trial.
strange. It's not
It's not
strange.
strange. It's common. It's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So when it happens, just okay.
Take it.
Here we go again. You know what I'm saying? let's get it done. You know what I'm
Back in
saying?
the office, back in the furnace of adversity.
Yeah, bro, get it done with it. And yo, you move on, bro. Because
That's
like you
it.
said, yo, we sin. We all sin, bro.
That's it.
Even right now, the Lord is not judging us according to every little
That's
thing
it.
that we did.
That's it.
He's correcting us with measure. You read the precept. He's correcting us.
Less than
He's
we
punishing
deserve.
us less than our iniquity
Less,
deserves.
less
bro.
than we
Like,
deserve.
come on, man. And here it is. Oh my God.
Catching hell.
Shut up and just stick to hell, man.
Come
You know?
on, take it.
Yeah,
Take it.
bro. Because you're not gonna break. You know,
Yeah.
ultimately, if you're the elect,
That's it.
you're not gonna break, man.
That's it.
Okay?
Hmm.
Because the Lord gives you the right amount of trials and tribulations that you have to go through. You ain't gonna
Yeah.
break. You're a chosen vessel, man.
Yeah.
Put that in your mind. I'm not gonna break.
Mhm.
I know this not gonna break me. It's gonna make me stronger, man.
That's it. That's it.
Right? When you put the egg in the water, well, it hardens.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So envision that, bro.
That's it. That's it. The Lord, let's say, in temptation, He makes it the way to escape.
Yes, sir.
He will not give you more than you can bear. The Lord is, He knows what you can take, what you can handle. Whatever you're facing, if you have that mentality, the Lord is making me go through it because He knows that I can overcome it. If you have that mentality, come on, man. With the Lord, I can do all things.
Woo.
Okay, that's it. That's the mentality that you have to have. Because again, we're soldiers, anyways. And our fight, the fight that we fight, that spiritual arena that we're in, it's a constant battle. From the moment that you wake up, from the moment that you go to bed, it's a constant. Even in your sleep, it's a constant battle, day in and day out, man. Okay, so we have to fight, and the fight will only be over once Yahushua returns, and once you get to the spirit realm. Regardless, you have to endure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So tawada to the brother who came and assisted me. You know, the top precept guy in all Israel. The top precept guy. So with that, I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Machak, Kodash. Double honors to our teachers, the elder apostles, and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect. And Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. And just remember, if you're pointing the finger, there's 4 more pointing at you, man. Okay, and it's time for you to be circumspect. All right? If you're going through something, the Lord wants you to learn, understand, and again, you're worthy of going through these things because we all sinned against the Lord. All right, so don't bitch up, but gird yourself like a man. All right?
Yeah,
That's it. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Lord willing, this was edifying.